as a visionary, I got to go out in the field and pull from all my resources. The problem with a lot of y'all right now, you ain't got enough resources. You don't have no point of reference on nothing. You don't got no point of reference on nothing, and you too goddamn arrogant to go build a relationship. And your stubbornness, I'm an extrovert, whatever you call it, introvert, whatever it is, you're too goddamn stubborn to go get the information to help people lay the trees down before you. I ain't saying I need to go talk to people that gonna do it for me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take care of the business. I'm gonna handle the business. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna chop the trees down. But I'm gonna go get information from people who I know who already in the forest who done chopped trees down before. What's the right way to chop the tree down? Do I need two people? Do I need two people to chop the tree down, or can one person chop the tree down? What's the best type of access to chop the tree down? How many hours did you work your men before you felt like they got tired? All of that. So, in order for me to be a good leader, in order for me to be a good shepherd, not a good boss. I don't want to be a boss. I don't want to be a boss. I want to be a leader. I want to be a shepherd. In order for me to do those things right, I got to go talk to other leaders and I got to go talk to other shepherds. I got to be a good leader. I got to be a good shepherd. And so if I'm taking my whole entire team on my back and they believing in me, they quitting their job, they leaving things, they're like, yo, we believe in you. I can't be arrogant enough to say I ain't going to ask for no help. I can't do that. I got to go out there and, hey, check this out, bro. Look, this is a plan I got. What you think about that, man? I know you've been there already. Hey, man, it's some of the mistakes I made. I ain't asking that person to tell me what to do. Help me shape a perspective from your experience. Okay, boom. Thank you, brother. Now I come back to the team. First, I go lay it out myself. All right, this is how we get there. Do this, that. All right, bet. Hey, y'all, this is what we about to do right quick, y'all. Check it out. Some of y'all, you trying to go somewhere you never been and you keep trying to do it on your own. You don't want to get no relationships. You don't want to build. You don't want to get nobody else perspective. You the reason why your family ain't going to never come out of poverty. You the reason why your family going to stay in the middle class. You the reason why your business ain't going to never go to 1 million, 10 million, 5 million, 50 million. You the reason. And here's the crazy part. You got all the potential in the world. You got all the ingredients in you. But you're missing the base. I tell my whole team the vision I got for us. So they can believe in the vision. And then I go out in the field and I connect with my resources. Whether it's the OG from Rap Snacks, whether it's James from Rap Snacks, whether it's Rick Ross, whether it's Chef from 85 South, whether it's some street dudes I know who done started businesses and doing their thing, whatever it is. David Shan for the podcast, whatever it is. I had to put that to the side on me. I had to realize that I wasn't gonna ever build my business because, man, I don't like dudes. You know, I don't like ninjas. I don't rock with ninjas. I'm the realest one. Nobody ain't been through what I've been through. Bro, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. You made a little money selling courses and helping people, but do you want to be the most impactful person? Do you want to build a media company out that now tells stories like yours, the ones that smother? Do you want to build a media company out so you can now tell the world how you see the world from your perspective? And this is why my dog Chad from 85 South so dope and why I love him so much. He's so low key. He's so chill. You'll never even know him. He's one of the people, if you know, you know. Chad told me something that was so dope. He said, you got an interesting perspective. I've been listening to stocks for a long time. Even with Steve Harvey. He said, I never could get that stuff. He said, but the minute I listen to you, bro, it makes sense. I'm like, bro, I don't know how you do it. You just make it make sense to me. And so he told me something one day. He said, bro, you need a show. He said, bro, when I look at Dave Ramsey, he said, I look at one of the best business models in the world. He said, when I look at Tony Robbins, he said, I look at one of the best business models. He said, but Dave is the best. I said, why? He said, bro. He said, the crazy part about Dave is, he said, the dope part about Dave is, But he told me something. He said, bro, Dave got the best one. I said, why? He said, because Dave been telling people the same stuff for 20 years, bro. I said, what? He said, think about it. He said, what Dave Ramsey tell people? He said, Dave Ramsey tell people, don't play with credit cards. Live below your means. Max out your 401k. He said, but check this out. While every entrepreneur in the world, in the financial literacy space, say they don't agree with him, the man built up a $300 million empire. I say, what? He said, listen to me. He said, everybody in the financial space will always say they disagree with Dave Ramsey. He said, everybody in the space is going to disagree with him. He said, Trap, he don't attack him. He don't say nothing about him. Guess what he keep doing? He said, he keep doing what he do. He said, he write books. He go talk and teach. And he get on that show. And then he put people under him. He try other shows. And he said, and while he's doing that, and while everybody else is mad at him, he's built up a $300 million empire. I say, wait a minute, bro. You gotta be kidding me. I say, you gotta be kidding me. So look what I went and did. Look what I went and did. I'm gonna just show y'all. Show us this thing. As of February 2023, Dave Ramsey has an approximately $200 million net worth. He's an American radio show host and businessman from Tennessee. He is known for his syndicated radio show, The Dave Ramsey Show. I said, well, I be damned. He said, Trap, now I'm going to tell you something. It didn't happen for him overnight. But guess what, not Trap? He is not a influencer. He's a media company. I said, oh, you don't got to say no more. He said, Trap, he's a media company. From that moment on, he told me that, I respected Dave at a whole different level. Because you'll see, Grant Cardone is, I'm Grant, I got $1 billion, I don't care what Dave Ramsey say, Guess what, Grant, you hit that billion, you're a gangster, but guess what? Dave still worth 200. Now watch this. That's just on paper. That ain't even counting his assets and everything else. He still he bought 300 million to the good. I said, oh, that's it. He said, Trap, now here's what I'm going to tell you. He said, bro, believe it or not, Trap, and I ain't trying to psych you up on. He said, bro, you our version of Dave Ramsey and Jim Cramer, but better. He said, because one, we can relate to you. 2, you make this simple shit, this hard shit sound so simple. 3, you got the flavor. He said, you got the flavor. He said, bro, I watch you, dog. You got it, dog. You just got to tap into it. He said, bro, you give us the financial literacy. He said, I be hearing you talk about financial trauma, finances. So now you're not just talking about stocks. You're talking about the whole realm. Then when you get to talk about stocks, you just go in a whole nother bag. He's like, bro, I've never heard nobody. He said, nothing against nobody. He said, but I just never heard nobody make sense like you, bro. He said, bro, if you lock in, that's your plan. So I just stepped back and I was like, you know what? I got my Trappers Anonymous group. That's my core. That's my people. We about to make the university bigger. We're going to expand it. We doing that right now as we speak. I'm like, then I got the media. He said, bro, just build it. He said, bro, don't worry about it. He said, what I like about you, bro, you don't really be tripping. He said, and why people going to love you all the way? You ain't flashy. He said, you ain't flashy. He said, that's the one thing I love about Dave Ramsey. He said, he ain't flashy. He said, and Dave don't care if Tony Robbins made $500 million. He don't care if Grant Cardone made $1 billion. Guess what? Because Dave Ramsey still doing what Dave Ramsey do. And when you go look at the chartable charts, you're going to see 6 shows under the Dave Ramsey Network. I said, oh my God. So I said, you know what? Bet. That's it. And he told me something. He said, when you start telling people, like, when people ask you what you doing, you like, yo, I own a media company. Yeah, I don't create content. I create media. Mind you, Chad worked for Steve Harvey for 10 years. Under Steve Harvey. So he said, bro, watch this. Watch this. He said, bro, you see Dave Ramsey's name, you see media. He said, you see media. You see radio. You don't see no influencer. You see media. You see, I said, bet. He said, now, so then he told me about this man. This is the kind of conversations you gotta have. Watch this. Steve Harvey, Celebrity Networks, award-winning host. Watch this. Award-winning businessman, award-winning show and host and entertainer who has a network of 200 million. Guess how he got the 200 million though? He ain't just get the 200 million from being Steve Harvey. Media. Radio show. Other stuff. Get to books. Movies. Media. I said, oh. Yep, Tabidi, that's my guy. Me and Tabidi had the same conversation. Tabidi told me the same thing. I said, oh. I said, media. Books, movies, radio show. Media. I said, bro. So then, he told me this person here. So I just went to looking. I'm going to just show y'all. Look at this. Tony Robbins network, 600 million. Involved over 100 different businesses and combined sales of $7 billion per year. He is a successful coach, professional speaker, actor, and self-help author who has a network of 600. But guess what Tony Robbins turned that to? He turned it into a media company, but his media company is focused on public speaking, it's focused on content creation media, and it's focused on self-help media. I said, oh my God. I said, bro, that's it. So then he told me to look something up. He said, nah, after you look them up, I want you to look this man up. This is a conversation we had. No lie. He said, then once you look them up, look him up. He said, once you look him up, you're going to understand. Ted Turner, 2.4 billion net worth, media, sold it. Look, Turner, Time Warner bought America Online, saw his fortune. I said, oh, that's it. I said, that's it. He said, because once you look him up, you're going to understand everything. He said, bro, let me tell you something, Trap. He said, when you transition and you understand the importance of media, he said, everybody can't build it. You have people that love you. You got people who appreciate you. You got people whose lives you've changed. He said, bruh, That's your audience. They love you. You rock with integrity. He said, bro, it's nothing you can do. He said, as long as you keep operating how you operate, you don't do no foul shit, no fucked up, no messed up stuff, and you just keep operating with integrity, you keep building, he said, bro, you already there. He said, bro, you just keep on churning the information out with the show, keep turning the show into getting better and better and better. He said, I see it improving from the first show to the last. He said, you keep making the show get better, bro. You go on tour, you write some books, you do, he said, now you start learning how to create, you take your media company now, bro, and you create 7 different streams of income from the one media company, bro. It's a game changer for you. You get the YouTube, you start your own streaming service, you go on tour, you sell your apparel, you write a book, you drop a board game, you get advertising, now you start introducing yourself as not just Wall Street Trapper. I teach financial literacy. Yo, Wall Street Trapper, what do you do? Well, I got a media company, and we do this, we integrate it vertically. He said, bro, it may take you 5-10 years to get it where you want. He said, bro, you 40. Bro, what's a 5-year stretch? He said, the crazy part is not, you don't got to go ask nobody for no money. You already got your own bread. You already got your bread. You go. Let me see. I need to be in lottery pick by the end of the night, bro. Yep, so get in the lottery pick. The link is in my bio. He was like, bro, you don't need, bro, you got your own bread. He said, now that make you stronger, because you ain't got to go ask nobody for money. He said, now when you go to people, when you pitching ideas and you talking to people about ideas, bro, and you tell them, I don't need your money. He said, bro, you become different. He said, the industry look at you different. People start talking to you different. He said, because you going in as media. You ain't going as that. He said, when you go in as an influencer, you go in as talent. They're going to try to bully you. But when you go in as media, we doing 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 1 million views a month. Bro, you a television show at this point. Your audio, your video. He said, your objective right now, your next year and a half, is not to pay attention to dollars. Your objection right now is to get attention. You want attention so you can get views, so you can get analytics. He said, right now, the next 2 years, your next 2 years ain't about how much money you can make. The next 2 years is about how much your analytics can increase. All you got to focus on right now, bro, for the next 2 years is analytics, dog. You won't be doing 500,000, 1 million views a month. If you go to somebody saying, we doing 500,000, 1 million views a month, bro, the floodgates going to open. I said, say less, dog. I said, say less, dog. And he said, guess what? With your media company, now you talking about generational wealth, dog. I said, you ain't got to tell me once you said that, because now I can give my daughter. She coming up, she learn how to run the whole business, because guess what? By the time she 18, 19, guess what? I got it inside out. He said, bro, when he said your whole job right now, the next 2 years, bro, is keep your costs down as much as you can, and your focus is to drive analytics. That's it. That's your focus, bro. Your focus from now on out for the next 18 months to 2 years is to get them analytics up. That's what he said, you already know how to market, you already know how to brand, now you just got to push analytics, dog. You go to somebody, tell them you're getting 500,000, 1 million views a month, it's over. They got TV shows, don't do that. Keep your costs down. I was like, bet, dog. I ain't even tripping no more. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm saying that, and I'm saying that to everybody on here to say something, man. Like, I need y'all to figure out how you go connect with people that don't. See, here's what happens. You mad at the people. So business is competitive. I was talking to my dog from 85 South. Business is competitive. You can't get mad at nobody for not putting you on in business. It is what it is. I don't get mad about that. But who exactly are you going to and tell this to? That's where you go to companies at. What you mean? Once you go to analytics, who don't want advertisement? Who don't want advertisement? What you mean who you tell it to? You tell it to everybody you tell it to Coca-Cola, you tell it to Pepsi, you tell it to Nike, you tell it to Reebok, you tell it to McDonald's, you tell it to Burger King, you tell it to everybody. You tell it to everybody. What you mean who you tell it to? You tell it to everybody. You go to anybody, makeup company, anybody. Who don't want 1 million people a month looking at their product? You tell it to everybody. You sing from the mountaintop. That's what you go you tell it to American Express. You tell it to everybody. What you mean, who do you tell it to? You tell it to everybody. Everybody that got a budget. Who don't want 500,000 or 1 million people looking at their product every day? That's who you tell it to. Who you tell it to. You tell it to everybody with a business. You start creating business packages from small entrepreneurs to big businesses. You start from small entrepreneurs to big businesses. I got 1 million views, I get 1 million views a month, and that's just on audio. I ain't even talking about another 500, 600,000 on the YouTube. What we talking about here? Oh, we got the streaming company too? Oh yeah, we got the streaming company too. Like, you tell it to everybody. Because if anybody with a business, they know the most important thing is getting in front of people's eyes. So you go to somebody with a business. Hell, it was a real question. What's up, Nat? Hell yeah, it was a real, and I hope you don't even think I was like blowing on you or nothing. I was just like, I was like, everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because here's the thing, y'all. TV, the most important, so big businesses, they spend a lot of money on advertising and budgeting, but guess what? Guess when they spend the best money on? Super Bowl, championship games. They're going to drop a bag. Super Bowl, they're going to drop that $1 million. Basketball championship, drop that. March Madness, drop it. Soccer, drop it. Olympics, drop it. Any big Grammys, drop it. Oscars, drop it. And them big events, they're going to drop the ad. But so guess what? Outside of the big events, people don't watch TV no more like that. What are people doing now? Watching podcasts. People are streaming. People are on YouTube. People are on social media. People are on Netflix. That's why Netflix them got the bigger budget for advertising. That's why they make money. Social media. So what happens? People with a business know one thing. Yeah, I can go to the TV and advertise. Yeah, I can go to the billboard and advertise. But guess what? I'm about to go on somebody's social media platform and advertise. And guess what? Come over here, family. We got 1 million views a month. We got advertising. Advertising. So whatever, you just figure, you build it. So here's what I'm saying all that to say everybody in here is, man, like, figure out the different verticals that's associated with what you're doing. But also, this is important. Stop being mad at the people that's in the same industry as you for not putting you on. So you trying to start a clothing line, but you mad at a person in the clothing line for not giving you, you know what I'm saying? Not telling you how they promote. Not telling you. You don't do that. Go out and outsource and go rock with people who don't care if you win or not. You feel me? So for me, I'm in a financial literacy space. So when I go talk to people in different spaces, they don't care if my financial literacy space ain't got nothing to do with them. I'm not mad at the people in the financial literacy space for not putting me on. That ain't their job. They building their business out. They building their brand out. If they help, cool. If they don't, I ain't tripping. Business is business. We keep trying to put friendship and business in the same bucket. No, nobody ain't supposed to put you on. Nobody ain't supposed to put you on. Nobody ain't supposed to put you on. Nah, the difference become when you become a person so valuable. You want somebody to put you on just because y'all cool. Now, if you so valuable, then now that put on has an equal exchange. That put on got an equal exchange. All right, I'm gonna give you a prime example. I'm gonna keep it 100. I went to my guy Justin from Support Black Colleges. He been rocking with me since day one. But it's easy for him to help me, not because Justin is gonna help anybody. it's easy for him to help me because I'm in a financial literacy space. So now there's an equal value exchange. Bro, you want to learn how to get in this game right here? I can teach you about stocks. I can teach you about some options. Whatever money you making from over there, I can help you make some money over here. Bet. Equal exchange. He might don't want it right now. He may wait 2-3 years from now. Hey, Trap, it's a, man, bet. I got you. It's equal exchange. Increase your value 100%. I'm gonna keep it real right here. If I go to somebody in the financial leadership space and ask them, hey bro, how you got over there? How you did this? And then they don't tell me, I get mad. Man, they hating on me, man. They don't want, bro, them dudes work for them connections. Them dudes put the value exchange in. You ain't supposed to just eat up. No, that don't go like that. Why are we mad at that? You can't be mad at that. You can't be mad at that. Man, they don't put me on. They went did this. They ain't invite me. They ain't put me on. I should have been with them. They know, bro. No, sis. No, queen. No, don't go like that. Don't go like that. Them people put in the work. Them people put in the work. Them people made the relationships. Them people made the connections. They ain't supposed to just get that to you. I could be wrong, but they ain't supposed to just get that to you. Now, if they do, it's a plus. It's a plus. Because there's some type of value exchange there. We be wanting people to just put us on because you my friend. No, I'm not about to waste this connect just because we friends. No. Business ain't got no feelings. Business ain't got no feelings. So now I go outside my realm. Boom, David Shands. Can you help me with the podcast space? But check this out, bro. You know I know the stocks. You know I got that, bro. I can hit you up. All right, Trap. Shoot me a Trap. I got 20 grand. What I need to do with it? I bet. I got you. Look, you know why? Because there's a value exchange right there. I ain't basing that on just because that's my guy. Now we done crossed over into the business aspect of it. Yeah, it's true. But now we crossed over into because now I'm asking you to show me how to do what you got going on. Value exchange. All right, bro, you got 20 grand? Bet. Look, here's some of the moves I'm making. I bet. That's easy money. It's easy money. It's easy money. Chad, yo, I need to learn a little bit more about this media, bro. How do I get into the advertising? How do I get it? I bet, bro. Come here. Hey, Trap, man, look, I'm kind of stuck right now with these stocks, man. Where I put my money? Bet. Hey, Trap, you know about bet. It's value exchange. We keep getting mad because people don't want to put us on. Why are we getting mad because people don't want to put us on? Yeah, we got the same 24 hours, but the grind and the grit that everybody has is different. So when people be like, man, we all got the same 24 hours, well, check this out. If I'm a dog and all I know how to be is a dog, I can't teach a mouse how to be a dog. It just ain't in them. I can't teach a mouse how to be a dog. It just ain't him. You got to go find somebody to help you. You got to get in the mouse game. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm going to keep fighting and scratching. I don't got no quit in me. I don't got no quit in me. So yeah, we all do got the same 24 hours, but everybody different. Some people got a lot of quit in them. I'm not gonna relate to the person that got quit in them. The person that got quit in them gonna look at me and be inspired, but until they dig deep within themselves, they gonna keep quitting when they head bump.